Hello YouTube, my name is Anthony, you should know me as Anthony, and everywhere 5000, which should be in the bottom corner if you're not in full screen. And as you can read by the title, it's here. NASCAR Heat 4 is out. I pre-ordered it, so I got it early. I'm recording this, I believe, yesterday from the time I upload. And yes, here it is. I got the Gold Edition version. And Mom had like a Best Buy card, which means that this $70 game only costed us $10, which is very nice. Yeah, here's the Gold Edition box. There's the back, number 24, NASCAR Heat Pro League, and then there's more there. It's an interesting case. It's not like any other PS4 cases. But yeah, here's the inside of it. Here, this is just like warnings and stuff about like epilepsy. I had to read it. This is not the first time I opened this. I had to download all the stuff needed because for some reason PlayStation has that. And while I was doing that, I read this. This is just like epilepsy warning stuff. But you get a $50 ticket coupon to go see a real-life NASCAR race here. And also, I'm going to be doing this video in two parts. There's going to be this part, which is the unboxing, and looking at the drivers and their paint schemes. And then the other is going to be of actually racing. So yeah, there's that. And then here is the Gold Edition pass. Oh, and also this on here, it's flip it around and it shows the 2019 Season Pass DLC. Flipping this around has the code up at the top here. I'm not gonna flip it around just so it doesn't show it, just so I don't show it on camera, as well as I've already inputted it, but I can't seem to work it out. I inputted the code, and it's still, the cars are still not in the game yet, which is odd. It has steps on the back of it, and I think, I don't remember there being it says that there was a download button, but I don't remember there being a download button. For anybody out there that got the Gold Edition and had to redeem a code, let me know in the comments what I need to do in order to get the cars. The stuff. I get a Jeff Gordon car, the silver Jeff Gordon car, Exalta, with it, plus a bunch of paint schemes. And then here is the game disc itself. So, it's a ton of golden lug nuts on the inside of there. And, yeah, let's take it out of the box very carefully. Here is the disc. Set that off to the side, and let's pick up the camera. Here's the TV. Let's do this. So, startled me. Sorry about the camera angle. Can't figure out how to record the screen. And there's the intro. Yes. As I was saying, sorry for the camera angle. Haven't quite figured out a way to record the screen of the TV while also being able to record my voice. So the best I have is to prop my phone up. I'm gonna have to constantly adjust it, aren't I? Oh well. So, as I said earlier, this video is going to be showing off the drivers and their paint schemes. So yeah, here's the starting screen. There's also this. Yeah, so here's the menu. There's challenges, start your career, online multiplayer, championship, split screen, quick race, my driver, my cars, options, store, and newsfeed. With the store, nothing comes up, and I wonder if that's a reason why the code didn't work. But, yeah, I like in the My Cars section where you can make your own liveries. I'm going to turn that down. Just going to turn that down. There's more paint schemes you can give your car. I'll just scroll through them. My favorite color scheme is black, red, and green, so that's what my car looks like that. Let's set it back. And there's also better numbering, so you can actually choose each individual number, plus there are 3 versions for that number, so there's that, and that for most of the numbers, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's also for the, oh, camera's tilting back, gonna have to fix that. But yeah, there's a D option for numbers 8, 28, 36, and 99, which is the font of the original 4 numbers in Heat 3. Sorry, here, let me adjust the camera. There we go. If you have any suggestions to have a better recording of the screen, let me know in the comments. But yeah, there's 3 options for the main numbers. There's A, B, and C, and then for numbers 8, 28, 36, and 99, there's an option D. I like 27A. And then rim styles and stuff. And there's more decals, so I'll go through the decals, and I'll try and name off the new ones. Smithfield has been there, Shriners Hospital has been there, that Systems has been there, Corpor's been there, Loves, Liberty. A new one is Napa Auto Parts. They have Napa as a sponsor now. Nutritrons are new. Flex Seal's been there. Hooters are new. Mountain Dew is new. I'm pretty sure Fire Alarm is new. Exalta is new. Can-Am's been there. Credit One Bank is new. Eris has been there. Ally Bank is new. Allegiant, I think, has been there. Branded has been there. Nationwide is a new sponsor. IK9, I'm pretty sure, is a new sponsor. Hunt Brothers has been there. Sirius has been there. I think Pilot Flying is a new paint job, or a new sponsor. Ream has been there. I can't remember for South Point. It might be new, I'm not sure. I can't remember for Ingersoll Rand. I'm pretty sure Safe Light has been there. Tunity, I think, is new. Valvoline is definitely new. Hertz is new. Kelly Blue Book is new. UniFirst is new. Mac Tools, or Mad Tools, I'm not sure. I think that's new. There's Freightliner, I think that's new. Club Car might be new. Rico, I think is new. Mechanics Wear, I think, has been there, I can't remember. Wix, I think, is new. Gatorade is definitely new. Fanatec, I think, is new. Miller, I'm pretty sure, is new. Advocare is definitely new. Siemens, I think, is new. I can't remember. Lumar is definitely new. The NC, I think that's North Carolina, Medical Services are new. And then there's 2XU, which is new. So they replaced the majority of the sponsors. I'm going to set that back to nationwide. And I'll exit out there. Plus, there's different series, which I can just quit out that. There's now actually the new Ford Mustang body, which is very nice. Also, there's a better camera system. Instead of having to wait with the camera spinning around, you can actually just move the camera around with a stick, and then you can also zoom in too. And then, yeah, I love the new Mustang body. As well as the new Toyota Supra body, too, for the Xfinity series. So, let's go to Quick Race, and we'll go through the drivers and their paint schemes, starting with Extreme. Actually, I'll start with Monster Energy and then work to Extreme. So, let's start at the beginning. Starting off with Eric Almirola. With this, you can actually look around with the stick, which seems kind of strange. But he has two paint schemes, his primary and then his primary alternate, which just adds the NASCAR Heat Pro League logo to the side. The NASCAR Heat Pro League logo is only really a big difference to the Chevys, because it changes it to the older style of Camaro. Ryan Blaney has three paint jobs. There's his Menards with the green, there's his PPG Mustang, and then there's PPG Mustang alternate, which doesn't have the Heat logo. Look in front of the 12, that disappears. Next is Alex Bowman. He has four paint jobs. First is his primary. Look at the taillights. There we go. With the alternate having the NASCAR Heat Pro League, it changes the taillights to the original. So see, it's the original, and then I scroll through, and now it's the new. And then as you saw there, it's Exalta, and then Exalta with the new lights. Next is Clint Boyer. He has 5 different paint schemes. His Rush Truck Centers with the Heat League. There is his Haas car, which looks pretty cool. Haas without the Heat League logo, and then his Blue Death car. Next is Chris Buescher, which has 4 paint jobs, 2 of which don't count because it's just the secondary of the taillights. So he has his Cottonelle, and that one, which I'm not sure what it is. I can't read the hood. But yeah, it's that. Next is Kurt Busch with his also Monster Energy car, which there's the main one, which with the new Camaro, the old Camaro, and then his gear wrench with the new Camaro style. Next is Kyle Busch with there's the normal M&Ms. There is that M&Ms, which I'm not sure what it is. And then there's the M&Ms that with the Heat League logo taken off. And then there's the Interstate batteries. Next is William Byron. His primary is the Liberty, secondary is Exalta, and then there's the taillights. So taillights, old taillights, new taillights. Which once I figure out the code in order to get the Jeff Gordon, oh, and the camera just fell over. Once I get the code to work for the season pass, I wonder if Jeff Gordon will be its own driver or if it'll be with William Byron. Just adjusting the camera. There we go. Next up is a Landon Castle with there's that one which I can't read. Oh, Permatex, and then there's Permatex with the old Camaro taillights, and then there is that one which is Starcan Fiber. I'm not sure. And then there's that with the Camaro. Then there's Custom Driver, Matt DiBenedetto, which is Procore alternate, which is just as the Heat League logo. There is the Dumont Jets paint job, and the THABE. It's the username, it appears. I'm not sure what it is. I can't look at the hood. Oh, it's literally just a the Heat Pro League car. But I like the rainbow sort of sun glares at the wheels. That's a nice feature I like about this car. Next is Austin Dillon with his Dow Gold Edition, and then his Dow with the old Camaro. Next is Ty Dillon, which is just his Geico, and then the secondary paint scheme is the old Camaro. Next is Chase Elliott, which has his Napa old Camaro, Hooters old Camaro, and then Hooters. Next up is Joey Gase with his Fan Memories car. And then next up is Brendan Gaughan with the new and old Camaro taillights. And then there's Denny Hamlin, which is FedEx Express with the Heat League, and then FedEx Ground, which you don't see any difference to, and then FedEx Ground without the Heat League logo. Next up is Kevin Harvick. Shout out to Ryan from Rhino Racing 4. For some reason, he only has the one paint job of his Mobile 1 car, which is the car on the cover of the normal Heat 4 instead of the Gold Edition. Next up is Daniel Hemrick, which has his golden Caterpillar car, his Caterpillar all gold car. In fact, it's Bass Pro Shops, and then his Caterpillar old Camaro look. Next up is Jimmy Johnson, which just has the taillight difference you can see at the back there, and it is his new 2019 Ally Bank car. Next up is Erica Jones with his DeWalt, his Sport Clips, and then the Heat League of DeWalt with the Sport Clips. Next up is Brad Keselowski. He has his Brad logo. I'm not sure how to get the alcohol paint jobs on PlayStation. If you know how to do that, comment down below. But yeah, his Brad car, his discount tire, and then his discount tire without the Heat League logo. Next up is Parker Kligerman, just having that one car with GBR on the side. Next up is Corey LaJoie, which just has the Heat League difference, and that is his Schneider's Systems, no, Schluter's, and I have no clue, that car. Next is Kyle Larson, which just has the Pro League old and new Camaro, and he has his Credit One bank. Next up is Joey Logano. There's the Heat League logo, and a Shell Pennzoil, and then there is just straight Pennzoil instead of Shell Pennzoil. Next up is Michael McDowell. He has his Loves car, and that car, the PR8, I believe that says on the hood. Oh wait, FR8 Auctions. Next up is BJ McLeod. I'm not sure what his paint job is, but he's in the game. Next is James McMurray, just with the taillight difference. I'm surprised they even bothered with the new taillights on James McMurray, since he only ran the Daytona 500. But he has his old taillights there too. Next up is Paul Menard. He has 5 paint jobs. His primary with the Heat League. His Menard's car, which I'm not sure what it says on the hood, but it's the blue at the front. Moen, I think that says. Then without the heat thing. And then there is Spin, which is just in white and orange car. Yeah, I'm not sure what that logo is. Next is Ryan Newman. He has his Oscar Myers. Oscar Myers Deli Fresh. It's actually different. Then there is the car he ran at, the Acorns car he ran at Indianapolis. And then the Acorns car without the Pro League. Next is Ryan Preece. He has his normal car, which is just the old and new Camaro, as you can see at the tail of the car there. Next is David Reagan. He has his hospitals, I think that is, and whatever that car is. Select blinds, yeah, select blinds. Next up is Tyler Reddick. He has Tame Beast, or that's what it says on the side, yeah, Beast for primary, and then secondary, and then it's just the Camaro. Next up is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He has his Fastenal car. Since I'm just doing the paint jobs, I can just turn down that. There we go. Now I don't have to shout as loud. There is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with his Fastenal and his Sunny D, and then the differences is the Pro League logo. Next up is Daniel Suarez with his Haas car, and then his Haas car with the Pro League, and then his Eris car. Next up is Matt Tift. There is the 36. I'm not sure what that says on the hood. And then there's also the Speedco car, which, looking at it now, I enjoy the paint job. The blue and yellow go together. Next up is Ryan Truex. There is the taillight difference, as well as his Capri Sun use. So there's that one, and then there's that one. Next up is Martin Truex Jr. He has 3 paint jobs. There is the Bass Pro Shops tracker car, Bass Pro Shops tracker with the Pro League, and also his auto owner's car. Next up is Darrell Wallace Jr. with that car. I'm not sure what it says. I think it's I have no idea what it is, but there's that. And then there's the taillight difference. And then he also has that one. Not sure what that is. Can't read the hood. I think it says it on the side. Worldwide technology car. Not sure if that's correct. And then the one without the leak. And then the final driver is Cody Ware. In his Winn-Dixie car. So that concludes the selection of drivers in the Monster Energy Cup Series, and we've already gone 22 minutes. So I'll breeze through the other two because I don't follow. The only one I follow is the Monster Energy Cup Series, so I'll just fly through the rest of the series to shorten up the video. And let me go to the first car, starting off with Justin Allgaier. Next up is Michael Annett, Caesar Barcarella. Like I said, I don't follow. The only one I follow is Monster Energy, so sorry if I'm butchering these names. Christopher Bell there, and the new Toyota Supra, the 2020 Toyota Supra body, which is nice. Josh Billicky, I'm not sure. Ray Block Jr., Chase Briscott, which is taking over the 98 from Kevin Harvick. Brandon Brown, that one's pretty easy. Ross Chastain in his number 4 Flex Seal car. That's a lot of damage. Austin Cindric in his Moneyline car. Jeremy Clements. Cole Custer. Custom Driver. Jeffrey Earnhardt. Sporting the Earnhardt name. Chad Fincham. Joey Gase. Greg Golding. Noah Gregson, and he has a secondary paint job, which just makes the back of his car black. Kaz Grella, or Grela, I'm not sure. Jeff Green, which was a basic black car. Justin Haley. Mike Harmon. Austin Hill. I guess brother of Timmy Hill. Johnny Jackson, Brandon Jones, Stephen Leach, I think, Tommy Joe Martins, BJ McLeod, I recognize that name, Vinnie Miller with a basic car, Matt Mills, John H. Nemechek, Tyler Reddick, Elliott Sadler in a nice number 10 green car, Mort Shepard sporting a always throwback car with the black and gold, Ryan C, I believe, Zane Smith, ignore that invitation, Garrett Smithley, 4 cars so far with flex tape, Josh Willems, and then back to Justin Allgaier. Next up is the Gander Outdoors Truck Series. Let's head to the beginning. Where's the beginning? S.A. Sporting the same name as me, Anthony, and then last name is different, Alfredo. Next up is Jordan Anderson, Tyler Ankrum, Kyle Benjamin, Josh Bilkley, Spencer Boyd, Harrison Burton, Ross Chastain, Jennifer Jo Cobb, a female driver, which seems to be rare in NASCAR, Matt Crafton, Sheldon Creed, custom driver, Gus Dean, Natalie Decker, another female driver. Another female driver sporting the number 19 Monster Energy is Haley Deegan. Next up is Tyler Dipple, Kristen Eakes, Grant Enfinger, Corbin Forrester, Stuart Fryson, Todd Gilliland, Clay Greenfield, Austin Hill, Parker Clearman, Travis Vappel, Raphael, I believe, Lassard, Dylan Lupton, Mason Mazzy, Brett Moffitt, Joe Nemechek, Josh Rami, Ben Rhodes, Johnny Sauter, Austin Wayne Self, and finally Matt Snyder. And then finally we have the Extreme Dirt Series. Tony Stewart, the Mr. Smoke, is a drivable character. So let's head back here. Hugh Ackerman, I think these are all fake drivers, I'm not sure. Derek Adkins, CJ Buswell, Cody Brock, Evan Brown, Bobby Carter, Lula Cobb, custom driver, Matthew Day, patriotic car, Everett Dennis, Mitch Ernest, Monique Flowers, I'm not sure, Ryan Glovka, Kishore Gully, Leslie Gomez, Scott Hagg, Dave Hill, Danny Hoffman, Todd Leagar, Ellie Lidson, Brian McCabe, or Maccabi, Virgil Moore, Jay Mullins, Anthony Norton, Tom Patterson, Evan Retner, Terrace Russell, David Ryan, John Snyder, pretty cool looking car, Aubrey Scott, Caleb Stevenson, Tony Stewart, Ronnie Stokes, and finally Greg Willis. And that concludes the drivers and their paint jobs in NASCAR Heat 4. This will be the end of this video, just so it's not an hour-long video. I can't do an hour-long video because I don't have much more recording space. But, next video will be part 2 will be actually racing the cars. See you there.